I am in a new environment today, or this evening I should say. We're actually under the moon. I don't see her yet, but I think she's behind the trees over there maybe. Bliss everyone, I'm so excited to connect with you. Happy full moon in Taurus. Rissa Vibes here, aka Readings by Rissa. If you're connecting with me here on Instagram Live, thank you so much for joining me live and sharing your energy and holding space with me here. And if you're watching later on YouTube, thank you so much for watching and making sure to tune in there as well. I appreciate you. And if you want to see us live, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Readings by Rissa so you can catch them live as well. And for you on Instagram, know that I post all of these readings on YouTube, on my channel. The link is in my bio so that you can reflect on them later and rewatch them if things come up later that you want to be refreshed on. So that's what it's for. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to join. There's some more people joining and then I'm going to get into it. Like I said, it's the new moon in Taurus and I'm going to try to keep this at about 30 minutes or less for the reading. Because there is a lot of information, but I did cover a lot of the Venus retrograde last moon reading, the new moon reading, so you can go back to the YouTube channel and check on that. And there's a lot of information for the Venus retrograde that I'll talk about a little bit here, but not a ton. So if you want more information on that, definitely check out that video to refresh from last reading. All right, so I've got my notes here. And we're gonna get into it. I'm in a backyard. I'm going to be doing a goddess gathering and helping host that in a little bit out here in Arizona. So I'm outside under this beautiful tree with these lights, soaking up the nature and the energy. And it's a perfect segue into the beginning of this reading by talking about the new moon or the full moon in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign, so I'm in nature right now, connecting with Mother Earth, connecting with Gaia. That's what this energy is really about in the full moon. It's also really active in our vibration, our earth vibration, our Mother Earth energy. So I'm going to talk about that first. So the first thing I want to say is that when tapping into this full moon, I don't know why I keep saying new moon, there's a lot of new beginnings. I think that's why there's a lot of new energy in this full moon, which is kind of strange, but really exciting because we're able to see into the future a little bit. So sorry if I say that again, but whatever. All right, so the main words that came up to me when tapping into this full moon energy in Taurus was prosperity, opportunity, change, harmony, synergy, balance. Those words are so important for this energy. I'm going to say them one more time. Prosperity, so abundance, right? The fulfillment of all of the things that we desire. Opportunity, so this also goes with that prosperity, but also opening up windows and doors for even more abundance and prosperity down the road, establishing more connections. Change, which has to do with shifting out of the old and into the new, which has been a theme for the last couple of months. Tons of change, and we're actually moving fully into that change and absorbing completely all of those new energies that we've been feeling creeping up on us the last couple of months. We're actually really fully incorporating them into our being and seeing the change in front of us that we've been feeling building momentum over the last few weeks. And then harmony, so not only are we having that shift, that change, but we're also establishing that harmony with the change. We're harmonizing with the new energies. We're harmonizing with our left and right brain. We're harmonizing with our masculine and feminine energies. And we're learning how they work together and how they can be cohesive and really find a beautiful flow together. Instead of the last couple of months where we were feeling kind of the duality of the two sides and duality of masculine and feminine, or any kind of other dualistic energies. It wasn't all the way harmonized yet. Now we're feeling that. We're feeling that synergy. Leading into that next word, synergy. Synergy is it all working together and also having a electromagnetic and an energetic feel to it. Something that's more than just physically palpable, but more sensory in the paranormal senses. So we're sensing that intuitive ability activate, and we're feeling that harmony within our own energy and our own body and our own mind on what that intuition brings us and what it feels like. So such a beautiful energy there. Also, the last thing is balance. This was something that came in from the last reading, the new moon reading in Libra last couple of weeks. Balance was huge. We were starting to feel the emotional balances of letting go of old. We were purging a lot of things emotionally and mentally, a lot of overthinking and anxiety, but now the balance is more harmonious. It's actually more integrated into our being, where we're feeling more level-headed and leveled emotionally, which is really beautiful, because when we feel that, we actually start to relax more, and we don't have those defenses that are keeping us from our full potential and from our full materialization and manifestation of everything that we've desired for so long. So we're really moving into that prosperous time of the year. It is the Hunter's full moon. So with that, we're also really sensing what we need, what we're wanting to hold on to. We're finding comfort in the home with that Taurus energy. Tauruses are really strong, and they're really persistent and incredibly stable with that earth energy, and also driven. And that is such a great foundation, and it does have a lot to do with the home and stabilizing the home and really finding a strong foundation for the home energy and the home within yourself, which is your own home frequency, and also the home within your external experience, your actual home, or your family and your relationships that establish your home. So we're feeling that as well. Like I said, with the masculine and feminine energy, we are balancing there. So we're having with the masculine energy strong action, passion, purpose, and drive. That also goes with that Taurus energy, that passion, that purpose, that drive, and that persistence. But we're all healing and have healed, actually, at this point, the masculine energy. And so we're feeling the activation of that even stronger right now. Now with the feminine energy, with the full moon specifically, we're also establishing more of that intuitive connection, and being October, the veil for spirit and between spirit and the physical is super thin. I talked about this in the new moon reading. And so because of that, we're also feeling into those intuitive abilities and feeling really heightened spiritual awareness. With this, on a global scale, comes a lot of removal of the veil and removal of any deceit, and a lot of disclosure of truth and new awareness. So if you go to my Woke Wednesday IGTV video today, I talked about a new finding. They found mummies in Nazca, Peru, and they were of only 25% human-like DNA, but the rest, the other 75, was completely unknown. And within that 23 and 25% of human-like DNA, it was unlike any human DNA we've ever found on this terrestrial plane before. So super crazy disclosure there, and a lot of research and a lot of new information being uncovered from ancient times and from our current times that we haven't seen before, and are finally seeing the truth behind, and being able to really validate. So a lot of that removal of the veil is coming with that intuitive sense and that feminine strength in the intuitive ability. We're also seeing a lot of nurturance in this moon, the female intuitive nurturance and the nurturance of self. Self-love, self-acceptance is huge in this moon, so that's another huge part of the feminine. So between the feminine and the masculine, in those ways, they're balancing, and we're finding a harmony there, where we're able to see how both of those sides are working within us and how to navigate them fully. Now we're also doing that same balance with the left and right brain, the logical side, which is the left brain, the more mathematical and tactical and strategic side, and the right brain, the more creative, artistic, and intuitive, free side. So we're seeing how those things are playing into our manifestations as well, and we're watching them merge together and find harmony to really bring out the strongest qualities of ourselves for the manifestations that we have just seen created. All right, so the shift in energy was really palpable for this full moon as well. I don't know if you felt it over the last weekend, and kind of a little bit really strongly yesterday too. I felt it almost entirely all night last night, and then when I woke up, just a really strange, like kind of out of body, really weird trance energy, where I was just feeling really connected spiritually and not really caring too much about what was going on around me, but really feeling connected to nature, really feeling connected to the heavens, heavens, into the cosmos, and not really so focused on day-to-day tedious things. So allow yourself to enjoy that. Also, a lot of full moon effects are coming with this full moon, as far as I'm losing light, sorry guys, but as far as a lot of full moon qualities, or what was I just saying? Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, strong connection with Mother Earth and the nature aspect. So we're feeling into a ton of that strong connection with Mother Earth, and feeling like we need to just stay connected with her, and not really feeling too driven in our own you know, materialistic ideals. And it's really important that we connect with Mother Earth, and that some of the full moon effects that we're feeling, like that sleepiness, or the feelings of just being kind of out of your head and a little spacey, those are parts of the full moon effects that we need to honor. So get your rest, allow yourself to take some extra time alone if you need it, and to clear your head and to feel into that solitude and into that peace, because it's really important, and into the spiritual connection. A lot of us are having really active dreams that are super important for our development and our intuition. All right, I'm gonna get this going so we can wrap up pretty soon. I'm almost done. Okay, so with the Mother Earth connection, like I talked about, we're having that self-love, self-nurturance, connecting with Mother Earth, feeling Gaia and her transitions. A lot of the storms and the natural disasters and natural energies going on with Earth, we're feeling and we're really absorbing. So it's important for us to go out into nature, feel into that energy, and help soothe it, and help soothe our bodies. Our bodies are a reflection of the Earth. They are our earthly vessel. So a lot of us are getting inspired to do cleanses, to exercise more, to move our body more, and that's for a reason. It's because when we do that, when we pay attention to our body, we inspire more of our intuitive activations that are coming through with this thinning of the veil of October, and also leading into November with 11/11 November, which is going to be super strong portal. I'll talk about that later. All right, guys, so follow your heart. Some advice for this full moon: follow your heart, accept a lot of the new beginnings that are coming your way. A lot of you are seeing intuitively the new beginnings that are coming in. Make sure you trust your heart, and know that when you see those presenting yourself and you're getting those chills or you're getting those waves of bliss, that those are your higher self's communications to you, to tell you that those new beginnings are absolutely the right path and are absolutely divine. So trust that. Leveling of emotions and relief approaching for full renewal of energy from past energetic influence. I'll say that again. Leveling of emotions and relief approaching for full renewal of energy from past energetic influence. That was a really strong download I had in meditation, and what they're saying there, my guides, are that leveling and balance of emotions from last moon is allowing us to have that relief and giving us the freedom to find this new energy and feel the complete renewal of our own spirit and of our own selves in this new energy, this new activation that we've finally burst through the gates of, through all of that tension of the last few months. We're finally on the other side, and we're in this renewal of energy, so it's time to absorb it. Venus retrograde, just to touch on it real quick, is until the 16th. It started on the 6th of October. If you want more information about that, go to my new moon reading in Libra that's on my page. The link is in my bio, and if you're watching on YouTube, it is one of the most recent videos on my YouTube channel. Also check out my music video, Aura, which is up there also, brand new video. But it's all about, the Venus retrograde is all about sensuality for this part of the month, and communication. So we're finding a lot of our lessons in our own sensuality with ourselves and with our partner, and communication issues or communication breakthroughs from the Venus retrograde that are helping us evolve in our love life and in our family life. Meditate with your partner if you're feeling off, or if you're wanting to connect deeper with them. This can be really beautiful, especially in this time when the veil is thin. It can help reveal a lot of that spiritual connection for both of you, so that you can feel that even deeper. Veil is thin, so be mindful of your dreams and allow the rest that you need. Also, we have a lot of magic energy coming through, so a lot of hand chakra activation, a ton of magical energy as far as really strong lucid dreaming. Even if you're experiencing some orbs, seeing orbs, or clairvoyance, or clairaudience, hearing tones or different things. If you're dabbling in or wanting to dabble in some psychedelics and doing it for a medicinal reason, for inspiration inspiration and for spiritual connection, this is a great time to do that as well in a safe and loving sacred space, because you can really activate a lot of your own magic with that as well and start to see and perceive it in a more realistic way. All right, real quick, I'm gonna go through the signs. I actually didn't write any notes for the signs. I'm just gonna go off what I'm feeling. So, for the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorns, the main thing that I'm feeling for you is that you're really finding more organization in your daily life. You're finding more ways to categorize the things that you're trying to find time for, and you're really getting a new sense of inspiration from that organization and from that management. You're finding a lot of new ways to stabilize your schedule, which is giving you even more energy to move forward and strive forward in your drive and in your inspiration and your passion and in your actions regarding all of the things you're manifesting. Also, make sure for you earth signs to not get too influenced or distracted by material things during this time, and to really stay focused on things that matter the most to you and that will do well for your healing and for your well-being. I have to keep my eyes closed so I can channel, sorry guys. Fire signs. For fire signs, the Aries, the Sagittarius, and Leo. So for fire signs, I'm feeling that a sense of longing for connection, for compassion, for partnership is really strong here. And the longing is allowing you to start to launch even more rockets of desire to what you want from a partner, and also from what you want in life in general, and from what you need from yourself in nurturing ways. It's helping you to learn more self-acceptance and learn more self-nurturance to help fill those feelings of longing or need for companionship. Also reach out to people that you know give you that sense of support, and allow yourself to lean on them instead of isolating more. Really important to allow your support system to do what it's meant to do for you, because when you allow yourself to lean on them for support, you're giving yourself even more of that fiery energy recharge by reminding yourself how important you are to everybody around you, not letting yourself get down on yourself or forget the true importance of yourself. Be honest and truthful with how great you are and how much you bring to the table in your soul family and in your family in general. Water signs. Okay, Scorpios, Pisces, and Cancers. For my water signs, allowing yourself to feel that beautiful bliss of almost like you're floating in water. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling more connected to the natural flow of your inspiration and your intuition. You're also feeling a heightened sense of inspiration and intuition, where you're knowing exactly where you're at on your path and what you need to do, and you're finding resources and opportunities to do that really easily. Allow yourself to find bliss in that energy and flow that energy to the others around you that might be needing more of that recharge, or might be needing more of that peace and flow that you're offering. Also, for my water signs, allowing yourself to use your emotional ties to your spirit as a way to communicate. So if you're wanting to bring more prosperity and abundance in, allow your emotions to drive that by feeling into joy and prosperity and bliss and peace and excitement, what it feels like to have those things in your life. All right, last group of signs, my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You are all feeling a even stronger inspiration and spiritual connection to the cosmos. A lot of new awareness and new perspectives coming up here. A ton of daydreaming kind of activity, not really feeling all the way grounded. So make sure you're getting into nature and really connecting with nature and using your nature connection and your body to bring more grounding to you, because a lot of things you're experiencing, my air signs, are a lot of information and connection with spirit, but some of it is not being fully translated, and you're picking up on the fact that you're not getting the full messages when you're connecting with spirit, or you're not really understanding where this dreamy like energy is, or why you're daydreaming so much, or why you feel kind of confused and out of your head. It's not a bad thing. That's the first thing to notice. The confusion and the kind of daydreaming energy is not bad, but it is something that is actually activating your spiritual connection. But we can't translate that energy that well unless we're grounding, unless we're moving into nature, unless we're allowing ourselves to eat clean and exercise and move our body, and also connect with our spirit guides by asking for better translations of the energy we're receiving, and also following through with the signs that we see. So that's for my air signs. I hope that was a great reading for all of you. I had such a great time. I am going to end this reading with just a couple of announcements of what's coming up in the next couple of weeks from me. So on my IG at Readings by Rissa, I will be launching my workshop soon. It's not going to be on my Readings by Rissa, but all the announcements and information for the workshop is on Readings by Rissa. It's a letting go workshop that starts November 2nd. It's all about letting go of any emotional or energetic ties that have been keeping you from really activating those intuitions and those spiritual connections that we were just talking about, or anything that's feeling like it's holding you back or kind of keeping you from being able to move forward into a pure positive potential. So I'm hosting a 3-day crash course workshop on Instagram only. It's a private workshop. It's very affordable. It's only $133 for pre-sale tickets up until the day or two before the workshop. So definitely, if you're interested in it, please message me for details, because it's going to be amazing. We're going to do energy cord cutting ceremonies, live Instagram discussions. I'm going to have practices and guided meditations for journal integration and for your own integration of everything we learn in the workshop, and also guest speakers, so it's going to be amazing. Also, if you're looking for a personal reading or energy clearing, I do that as well, so please message me for details on that if you're feeling like you need some extra activation in your spiritual abilities and awareness, or if you need more clarity on certain things that you're getting already, or if you just need to experience what it feels like to connect with your spirit guides through someone else so that you feel brave enough and more confident to do it yourself. I'm here for all of that, okay? And then also, you guys, I'm releasing my EP, my music, in a very short amount of time, 11/11. 2018, this year, so 11/11, it's going to be a huge portal day. I've released all of my singles on numerically divine and synchronistic days, and so my EP will be released on 11/11. It's called Spirit Junkie. It's going to be amazing. So if you want a couple of previews on what that sounds like and the conscious music and messages I'm bringing through these sounds, please go to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. You can check out Spare Me, Aura, and Jump, and Goddess. Even Goddess is an older one, but all 4 of those music videos are on my YouTube channel. And Aura, Spare Me, and Jump, the 3 recent ones that will be on my EP, are on all streaming services music-wise. So Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, all of the above. So check it out if you're looking for some conscious neo-soul, R&B, smooth vocal, meditative, and also super energetically hype music. All right, you all, I love you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Happy full moon. Go out into the full moon. Bathe in the light of it. Enjoy this peace and this bliss. Enjoy the prosperity and the abundance and the new opportunity and new beginnings coming your way. Release anything that is keeping you from those new beginnings or holding you back or making you doubt or fear them. And know that we are all together and one in this beautiful life, supporting each other and loving each other from afar. Always. I love you. Thank you for building this beautiful web of light with me. My name is Rissa Vibes, aka Readings by Rissa. This has been a beautiful reading. Thank you and have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you soon.